Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there. Now, the previous video was the Supreme Lamborghini collaboration for week 6 of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2020 collection. So, of course, the next video, this video, had to be the drop list for week 6. Come on guys, we had to. So, obviously we'll be covering in today's video, week 6, everything dropping in it of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2020 collection. And well, come on guys, if you haven't watched the Supreme Lamborghini video, it's down below in the description section below. So if you want to check that out to have a look at the full collection before we move over to the drop list today, that's the best way to go about doing it. Now, what we'll do in today's video is we'll head over to the Supreme community page for week 6. I'll cover each individual piece, give you my thoughts and opinions on what's good, what's not good, what I see will be selling the best and reselling the best, and then give you a summary of the whole week and what I think of the week compared to all the other weeks of the seasons so far. Of this season so far. And of course, while I'm doing that, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions, guys, on either individual pieces, the Lamborghini collaboration, or the week as a whole. How you think week 6 was compared to all the other weeks so far. Now, if you guys want me to cover the drop list for weeks more often, don't forget to like the video, comment down below that you want to see more of it, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. That's the best way to let me know that you guys want me to cover the drop list more often. Now that we've done all that, we should head over to the Supreme community page and have a look at the drop list for week 6 of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2020 collection. And here it is. Now, if you guys want to access this Supreme community page, it will be linked in the description section below. But let's go over each individual piece in week 6. Then talk about the week as a whole and talk about what we think is going to sell well, and if you're really interested in what's going to resell well. Not that I'm hugely interested in that, but obviously people buy into Supreme a lot because they know it's a very easy thing to resell and flip and make a profit on. So fair enough. I mean, honestly, just at a quick glimpse from week 6, it honestly doesn't feel like there's going to be a lot here if you're looking to buy and resell it. But I could be wrong. Honestly, the best indicator here is just by going off of what's been given a good rating with the green bar here and what's not been given such a good rating with the red bars. So stuff with the red bar I would avoid if you're trying to buy it to resell. Stuff that you're looking to resell and you want to know what will resell well and it'll be easy to get rid of, would be the stuff with the green bar. So if you're looking to resell something, buy something and resell it, go for the stuff with a higher green bar than a red bar. That'd be the best way to go about it. Now, let's dive into each individual piece and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on it. So we're going to start off with the washed chino twill camp cap. Not surprising that this is rated as one of the most, as the best item of this week. Comes in so many different colors with a leather strap back. Comes in what looks like a peachy pink at the end there. All black, kind of like a military green, hard to really put a nail on what that is. Yellow, the American flag, which I gotta say, I'm actually kind of a fan of that one. It's a little bit crazy, but it reminds me of I think it's the 2014 American BOGO. I've been wanting that thing since like 2015, man. Like that is, I don't own any BOGOs, but if I was to buy a BOGO, that would be the one. It would be the US 2014 one. I've got my eye on an extra large one on Grailed at the moment, but it's expensive. Like I would have to save up for it. But I really like this American one because it reminds me of that BOGO, and it's just a crazy and cool little item there. Next we got the blue color, and then we've got a black version of the American flag, kind of a different take. I wouldn't mind that type of color being applied to like a black flag BOGO. That could be a cool idea. I mean, if they did that next season for like spring summer or something like that, I would be super on board with that. But like a black BOGO version of the US BOGO from 2014, that would be really cool. And last but not least, we have purple. Honestly, most of these colors are really cool for this cap. The only color that I think is kind of a kind of just like stands out in the pack that's not very good is this one here. I don't know what color it is or what it's called, but it just doesn't fit. It just doesn't look right. The rest of the colors I think will sell really well. I reckon the blue, black, and probably the American flag one will sell really, really well. I think the American flag one, because it's super unique, will sell super well. I actually wouldn't mind picking up one myself. If it fits my big old head, I think that would be a really cool camp cap to own. As you guys know, I only have one from like 2013 or 12. I can't even remember. I just forget which year it's from. I have to like Google it every time I want to refer to it, because I'm like, oh, that's right, it was that year. But yeah, no, I like the American one. The black American flag one is really cool as well, but I just like the colors and everything on this one. So I'm gonna give that one a thumbs up, man. That's a cool piece from this week. Moving on, we have the Supreme Lamborghini skateboards. I'm actually really surprised that people really liked this piece on the Supreme community page. I was kind of leaning more towards, especially in the Lamborghini Supreme video, it kind of just felt really generic. Kind of just felt kind of tacky. They were just like, we'll put the Lamborghini logo on it, we'll put the Supreme Box logo on it, and that'll make everyone happy. And apparently it did. Just by looking at the bar ratio, people are really, really feeling this one. But I'm just sorry, I gotta give it a thumbs down. I think it's just super generic and kind of boring. I'm not really feeling that one. Next we have the Supreme Automobile Lamborghini T. I feel the same way. I feel the same way as I do with the skateboards as I do with the T's. They're just kind of tacky. They're just like, let's put the brand's logos on the piece. It's not really well thought out. I kind of would like a little bit more inventiveness applied to the pieces. I mean, I know I'm asking for Supreme, literally the brand that thrives off of putting their brand on everything, to be a little bit more inventive instead of just putting their brand on it. But, you know, it kind of just would be nice to have something a little bit different. So for me, I'm just not feeling this one. It's just not for me. Moving down, we have the Restless Youth Hooded Sweatshirt. Comes in various different colors: black, navy, ink, green, and peach by the looks of it, or cream. Probably cream is probably the better one. Supreme on the bottom, on the left breast there, and then on the back it has the youth are getting restless, and then a bunch of other languages. I can notice what looks like French, Arabic, Russian. I don't know a lot of them, and I don't know if it says the same thing in all the other languages, because I don't know any other language besides English. So I'm going to assume it says the youth are getting restless on the rest of it. This is actually a really cool piece. I actually like the design of this one. I like when skating brands get a little bit edgy and saying things that are provocative or thought-provoking in not like a cringy type of way, but in just like in a very skater brand type of way. And because Supreme is a skating brand, things like this hoodie, an iconic one like the Illegal Business Controls America, like stuff like that. I really love those type of hoodies, and stuff that says like provocative messages and social and political messages on the hoodies. And this one, even though it isn't that political or anything like that, it's just saying the youth are getting restless. I don't know, it kind of speaks to me. It kind of speaks to me with just that little bit of text. The other languages on the back of it kind of throws me off, but I still think it's kind of cool just having it all on text on the back of there. I like it. I think I would definitely go for the black one if I was to go for any of the colors, but the navy would be a close second. But it's a nice piece. I definitely give that one a thumbs up. We'll move on to the Lamborghini Beanie. Lamborghini Beanie. We have it in 3 colors: black, orange, or the green. From what I was looking up, these are the iconic colors of Lamborghinis. I mean, not that I would know, because I own no Lamborghinis and I don't see them down the street, so all I know about Lamborghinis is what art I consume and everything like that, and I see that in TV shows and stuff, so I wouldn't know. Maybe that's the case. Again, I feel like these beanies are just very much like the boards and shirts. There's nothing too special about them. It's kind of like, cool. They have the Supreme logo on them. They have the Lamborghini logo on them. Wow, that's wild. And it's kind of just like, put me to sleep. You know, I'm not really feeling this one. Now, next we have, this one is a very controversial piece in the community because a lot of people are torn up about it. And even with the voting here, it seems like people are very on the fence about it. Even though it looks about it like a 60-40 split on 60 yes, 40 no, it is very much up in the air on whether the community likes or doesn't like this piece. Now, personally, if I was given the chance, like if someone was like, hey Daniel, look, I love you, I'm gonna buy you one, which one do you want? I'd be like, god damn, I love you too, bro. I want the black one. Because the other two colors, like when would you wear something that vibrantly tennis ball green or something that vibrantly orangey red? You know, I don't know, maybe I just like my stuff a little bit toned down with this type of thing, because you're already gonna get a massive Lamborghini logo slapped on the back and branding on the hood and branding on the left breast. You're kind of getting branded already. Kind of want something a little bit toned down. So if I was to go for this piece, I would go for the black one. I do think it's a little bit weird and cheap having the quilt on the outside, but that was a whole conversation we had in the Supreme Lamborghini video. So if you want like a full in-depth review by me on each of the Lamborghini pieces, just go watch that video, guys, because this video is more about covering the actual week, not necessarily critiquing each piece for like 5 minutes at a time. That's what the Lamborghini Supreme video was. So go down in the description section and watch that if you're keen on that. Because I am keen on one color of this jacket, I do got to give it the thumbs up. Even though I'm not really keen on those two colors, this one does appeal to me. So I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, all right, you got me. So I'd be interested in that one. I don't think I'll pick it up though. I haven't actually picked up anything from this season so far. I've been kind of, you know, holding off on spending money on Supreme this season. Although, like what I like to do, I generally either wait till the season's over, try and find some pre-owned ones. I'm not really about buying it at retail or buying it for resale. I'm kind of more interested in just picking up pieces these days, either that have been worn, that nobody wants, or pieces from previous seasons. I'm not really about keeping up to date with Supreme. I just like copying pieces like here and there, you know, and I'm not really focused on getting the latest stuff. Don't really care too much about that. So if I find someone selling a pre-owned one, either the black one, or a couple years down the track, someone's selling a used one they no longer want, maybe I'll pick it up. Maybe I'll pick it up. Moving on, we have the wide whale corduroy Harrington jacket. From my understanding, wide whale corduroy is just corduroy with bigger gaps in between the corduroy space, like in between the corduroy like pattern. I don't actually know though. I don't know if that's the case. Comes in 4 colors: black, orange, white, or purple. The orange is very vibrant, as you can see here, and it looks like the community is more 50-50 on this than the quilted Lamborghini jacket. I actually think this is a nice piece. I'm actually really for this. I like it in, I would almost go as far as to say every color. If someone was to give me any of those colors in my size, I would wear it. Even the orange. Even though the orange is absolutely wild, I feel like I could pull off the orange. Hell, I've got the, I'm just gonna grab them real quick. I have the Shattered Backboard 3.0s. It's really vibrant orange. That's really vibrant corduroy. I feel like this would work really well with that jacket. And you know, I don't have to wear these to wear the orange jacket, but I feel like these would pop really well with an orange corduroy jacket like that. And because corduroy is, you know, vintage, it's very, I think 70s was the big era that wore it. This shoe with its aged sole, it just works perfectly, right? It just like really works really well. I could wear the orange jacket with a black hoodie underneath the color match it, or I could wear the black jacket there with an orange hoodie underneath, which I do have, and then wear this as well, and it would work either way. Honestly, it would work either way. So I'm actually kind of keen on this piece. I think this piece is really cool. It might be a little bit expensive because it's full corduroy jacket, but we'll have to see. Depending on what people are selling these for on Grailed and stuff afterwards, I'd consider picking them up, because obviously I can't pick it up as it drops because I'm in Australia, guys, so that's unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? Next we have the cutout letters hooded sweatshirt. I actually talked about this in our video where we covered all the sweatshirts in this season. I was actually kind of feeling this piece. I liked its do-it-yourself kind of aesthetic, you know, like it was, it looks like someone just made it themselves. It doesn't feel like it's made by Supreme. It has a really cool aesthetic to it. I like it that it's got applique letters to it, so they've been like stamped on and embroidered on. It's just really cool. It's just really cool. Yeah, I definitely feel this. I like it in probably any of the colors. Honestly, just give it to me in any of the colors. I don't even have a preference here really. They're all just kind of nice. I actually kind of like this. It doesn't even look like it's blue, does it? It's like a little purpley tinted. I actually kind of like this one. This one's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a thumbs up. Not a lot of people are feeling this, and that's usually the case with me whenever I cover the weekly drops. I'm usually the one that feels the pieces that not a lot of people are feeling, so that's good. It means the resale will be kept all the way down if I'm looking to pick it up later. So yeah, I actually kind of like this one. We'll move on to the Lamborghini hockey jerseys. Surprisingly, a lot of people weren't feeling these. I was really surprised by that because I covered it in the Lamborghini Supreme video. I was actually really feeling these, except for obviously the tennis ball green one, but both of these colors were really cool. I really like these, and I like the gold. I was really praising Supreme for putting gold detailing to match the gold logo. I just thought that was a really good move. I actually really like these. I like hockey jerseys. I don't wear them too much, and I haven't worn them on the channel, or at least I've probably only worn them like once or twice on the channel. I wear a lot of crazy stuff when I'm doing videos for the channel, but I'm actually feeling either one of these colors with the preference going to the black one. I think this is a cool piece. I'm kind of sad to see that people are missing out on it and not feeling it. Next we have the contrast stitch pocket tee with SU not on top of the pocket but above the pocket, PR on top of the pocket, and then EME coming down underneath the pocket there. Comes in 5 colors: blue, pink, black, white, and green. Exactly. It's kind of just like that, isn't it? It's kind of just like, it's not an amazing piece. It's not something that everyone's going to be scrambling after. It's a nice little basic layering piece that you could wear on top of as a starting piece for an outfit, but it's not that exciting. I'm gonna give that one a thumbs down. I'm not really feeling that one. Next we have the digital logo 6-panel. That's gonna be a no from me, Chief. This is probably a very disappointing cap. A lot of the colors are really ugly, and just the 6-panel aesthetic with that logo is just that one's gonna be a no from me. Moving on, we have the Supreme Lamborghini coveralls. Not many people are feeling this one at all. It looks like the majority of people, it's about 65 to maybe even, I would say 70% of the people that voted said it's a no. I really praised this piece in the Lamborghini Supreme video. I thought it was a really cool idea because coveralls are used in the, in the automobile, sector, mechanics and everything like that use coveralls, and skaters wear coveralls and overalls. So I really felt like this was a good mesh of Lamborghini and Supreme, because it feels like both of those brands from both of those two different sectors have used the coverall, and it's like they're coming together to collab on one. It's really cool because on the front of it, even though there's no extra photos, on the front of it on the left breast, it has like a workers tag, and in the workers tag it says Supreme in there. I thought that was a bit of a laugh, but I'm really feeling the black one. I think the black one's really cool. I don't know why they're doing a green one. They should have done like a red one or something, but the black one's really cool. I'm honestly giving it a thumbs up. I feel like people are really skipping out on this piece when I think you could come up with some really cool outfits on this one. Moving on, we have the cutout letters sweatpants that match the jacket there. Obviously it comes in all the same colors as the jacket. You can see Supreme is cut out and placed all over the piece. I've never been a huge fan of Supreme sweatpants. There's very few sweatpants that really appeal to me that Supreme does, so it's probably gonna be a thumbs down for me. It's just, I would much rather it in the jacket or the hoodie form. It's just, this one isn't doing much. Next we have the wide weight corduroy cargo pants. They match up with the jacket. You can get all the colors that the jacket came in the pants. This is where I'm not gonna say that I'm a big fan of it, because I was a big fan of the corduroy jacket, but the pants, like corduroy cargo pants, it's not even like normal corduroy pants. It's corduroy cargo pants. So you got like pockets and stuff all over it. It's just a weird combination of like a cool pant, cargo pants, and a cool material that is corduroy that have come together to create just an abomination. It's just not that good. It's not that good. I'm going to give that one a big old thumbs down. And last but not least, we have the Supreme Lamborghini button-up shirt with the massive logo on the front, the massive logo on the back, and the 2 logos on the arms. This one's not good. This one's not good. It's just a really cheesy shirt. This is like something I would find in like an op shop. you know, like in Vinnie's and Salvos, in the Red Cross, you know, like that kind of jazz. It's not tasteful, it's not good, it's just not a good shirt. Some people are feeling it. I mean, let me know if you're one of those guys, if you're one of the, I don't know, what looks like 30% of people that actually like this jacket, this shirt, sorry. But I'm just not feeling it, man. All up, to sum up this week, a lot of people were really beating up this week, saying, it's crap, it's horrible, it's the worst week so far. I don't know, there are some cool pieces here. Okay, from the standpoint of someone who just likes the clothing, as you know, pieces to wear, pieces to style, to wear in cool outfits, I think this week has a lot of potential and it has some cool outfits. Hell, I could make some cool outfits just from the pieces of week 6, but from a hypebeast reseller standpoint, this is a really disappointing week. This is a disappointing week because not a lot of people can flip a lot of these pieces to make a profit. But that's okay. I mean, I get where they're coming from, but for me, for someone who just likes Supreme as a brand, who offers good quality things at quite an expensive price, but also very good quality, I'm okay with this. Like, I'm okay with week 6. I think there are a lot of cool pieces here. If I could, living in Australia, cop any of this, I would consider picking up some of it. But yeah, that's okay. Each to their own, each to their own. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions, guys, on what you think of week 6. But honestly, some of my standout pieces would be the camp caps. They're sick. Absolutely love them. The Restless Youth hoodies are really, really cool. I love them too. And the corduroy jackets. They're probably my top 3 pieces. If I had to go top 5, I'd go the hooded jacket and the cutout letters. I think those are my top 5 favorite pieces from this week. I'm happy with this week. I think this is a cool week. But let me know, guys. Oh, sorry. We should first compare it. I don't think this is the worst week yet. There have been worse weeks so far. We'll have to see. Maybe at the end of the season, I'll give you a roundup of what I think what I think the worst weeks are. Maybe we'll do that. Let me know in the comment section below if at the end of the season you guys want me to do like a top 5 worst weeks in Supreme Spring Summer 2020 collection. I could definitely do that for you guys. I could definitely do that. But all around, this week's been pretty good. I don't mind it too much. There are a couple pieces here I just wouldn't mind picking up just to wear. I'm actually kind of really getting around that corduroy jacket. I think that's really nice. Just a nice little subtle piece. We'll wear with a couple outfits with that. I think it's nice, yeah. But I want to hear from you guys. How do you feel about week 6 that's dropping on the 2nd of April and the 4th of Japan? Weirdly, when we did the Lamborghini video, the article said that it was dropping on the same day for Japan. Japan's getting it on the 4th. Disregard what it said in the Hypebeast article there. But let me know, guys. What's your favorite top 5 pieces from this week? Which pieces would you be looking to pick up? How do you feel about this week? Is it a good week or a bad week? What do you think? What do you think? I want to know all your thoughts and opinions on week 6 of Supreme's Spring Summer 2020 collection on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or, as always, in the comment section below. That was it, guys. That is everything that is dropping on April 2nd, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time online for US and the UK in Supreme's week 6 of the Spring Summer 2020 collection. April 4th for Japan, by the way, if you guys are interested in that and you're Japanese or you're gonna cop from there because you have a bot or whatever. It's April 4th. But yeah, I want to know, guys, what is your favorite piece from this week? A lot of people are giving this week a lot of trash talk, you know, they're beating it up, but taking it from like a non-hypebeast standpoint, from someone who just likes Supreme, likes the quality of it, likes some of their pieces from time to time. I think this week has some stuff in it that's going to go under the radar, and I think there are a lot of cool pieces in here. I would love to pick some of them up, but I'm Australian. What can you do? What can you do? Unfortunately, nothing, except for pay resale. Anyway, I think it was a cool week. I want to know how you guys feel about it. I don't think it's the worst week we've seen so far. There's still potential for that to come, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And that's all I really got to say about week 6. Let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. And until the next Supreme video, guys, until the next dropless video, until the next streetwear video, I'll catch you later.